Hello, today we're with Géraud from FrenchTaxOnline and we're going to talk about the common mistakes that people make when they do their own tax return. I'm sure there are some funny stories, Géraud.
Absolutely. Hi, Lizzie.
Hi.
Yeah, we've got, actually, as I told you off the camera, we've got two types of clients at French Tax Online. We've got the one in advance that ask us to do that tax return, on time, from January to May. They don't want any troubles. And then we've got the smart ones that don't want to pay because it's easy and, it's too expensive for this. So they do it by themselves or with a friend, with a cousin of the uncle, the one that has been an accountant back in 1990.
Or used to be good at maths at school.
Yeah. He likes numbers. He's very good at numbers, actually. And these people, we have them from September to December. Why? Right after the tax bill, les avis d'imposition. They arrive in summer.
Yes.
And from September, we've got leads and people asking us for help.
So just in your downtime, you're frantically busy correcting.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, we've got, we're just finishing this season. We're not starting the other type of client season. And we can see many different mistakes, actually. I would say that the biggest one is to forget the 2047 form or to do it incorrectly. Why is that?
What is a 2047?
The 2047 is an annex which is allowing you to get a tax credit on your foreign income. Because it's not because you declare something that you pay taxes. Okay?
Okay.
For example, let's say rental income. Rental income, most of the time, is and remains taxable in the country where the property is located.
Right.
So let's say you're in France, you have a property in the US or in the UK, then even though you declare 100,000 euros income, you're not supposed to pay taxes in France. Because then there is a tax credit equal to the amount of the taxes paid in France.
Right.
But if you don't do the 2047 or if you do it the wrong way, you would pay.
So you're trying to do the right thing by declaring it because you have to, but you have forgotten to mention that you've already paid tax on it.
Yeah, then the tax office, how could they know?
They won't know.
No, and then you pay. And this is a very common mistake, which is costing a lot of money. And of course, it's fine because everything can be corrected, but trust me, it's a long process.
Yeah.
Because it's not like doing a return. You have a tax bill with a huge amount. And then you have to ask the tax office to cancel it.
Yeah.
But, it's the tax office is like every human being. Once they expect a sum of money, they want it. And they don't want to, forget about it as quick as that. Mm-hmm. They want to understand.
Yes.
And they might be in bad faith, So instead of just saying, yeah, this is a rental income in the UK, not taxable, no worries. Fine. Now you have to tell them, oh guys, I made a mistake, this is taxable, please forget about it because I did not blah, 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 blah. And this is going to be long.
Yeah.
Because you're going to speak to someone who's probably not aware of tax treaties in other countries.
Yeah.
These rules are not familiar to anyone. So you're going to have to pay someone like me or worse, a tax lawyer, to try to correct the situation. This is going to take some time, stress, mental charge, and money.
And money, probably more than it would have cost to ask you to put in the tax return in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You depend on your local tax office.
Yes.
Okay? It's not because you're American, you come from California, you're a billionaire, that you have a VIP tax office.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you live in Gers, then you have a local tax office in Gers.
Yeah.
If you live in Lozère, it's the people in Lozère.
Yeah.
And, as you can guess, we've got places in France where they don't have that many foreigners.
Yes.
If your tax office is in Cannes or Paris, okay, they might be aware of it.
A bit more familiar.
Yeah, but Lozère, Aveyron, Lot-et-Garonne, etc. The people in the tax office, they don't have so many foreigners, especially with high income.
Yeah.
So they might make mistakes, which is fine.
Well, in
but
fact, they didn't make a mistake then, did they?
Well, they did, because we did the right return, but they just couldn't believe it was not taxable, so they said, no, this is taxable. And we had to fight a little bit, okay? And this is actually no one's fault, that's fine, but and it was easy to prove, But when you do it the wrong way, then it's a bit harder because they would say, yeah, but in your tax return, it was not this. And then you have to say, yeah, but I made a mistake, I want to correct it, blah, blah, blah. So please, don't ask anyone that's not really, that's not professional actually.
Yeah.
And not the cousin, the uncle, the aunt, no. Not the friend, not the neighbor, no. And not even the very nice British guy who lives in France for at least 5 years. And he's done 4 tax return. Because living in France does not make you a tax expert, okay? Because trust me, the French are very bad with it. Myself, I'm doing the tax return of all my family, all my friends, and they are very happy to have someone like me, okay? So check that this person is a chartered accountant or a tax lawyer. And even though it's a tax lawyer, a chartered accountant, please make sure this person is specialized in international clientele.
Yeah.
Because doing a tax return for the French is different for non-French people. Because you have all these international rules, which are specific. As early as possible, if you want us to do your tax return. And of course, the closer we are from May, the less available we will be. At some point, we will let you know once we cannot guarantee to be on time.
Yeah.
You know, for example, this year I think we stopped mid-May. From mid-May we were like, okay, we will do our best, but we cannot guarantee you.
Yeah.
In the end, we managed because I've been working 24/7, 3 days a week, a month. But we will probably have many more clients this year. So probably we will stop the guarantee at the beginning of May, I believe. We'll see. Well, then it's fine, and even though you're a few days late, it's okay. But you know, there's stress. And
Yeah, there's
who wants
stress.
about taxes?
Nobody needs stress.
No. Yeah, the foreign bank account and the trust and the crypto account.
Let's talk about the foreign bank accounts because that's...
This is a stupid rule, and I agree with you that's nothing to discuss about that. But still, it exists. And we have a lot of unfortunate clients that received huge bills.
So just to recap for people who might not know, this is because every year in France you have to declare every single, not just bank account, but any financial account, anything connected with finances anywhere in the world outside of France.
Outside of France, yes. And this is not a rule for the non-French, it's for the French. Okay? Myself, I have to declare my own Revolut bank account and my crypto account as well.
Right.
Okay? So this is not racism.
I didn't realize it was for French people as
everyone.
well. Any French any financial account outside of France
Absolutely.
must be declared.
Bank
Starting the
accounts.
opening date and bank account, or the account number, the address, and the closing date if you close it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fine is 1,500 euros per year per bank account. And it can be up to 6 years.
In arrears?
Yeah.
6 years going back to fine
Absolutely.
you if they...
Yeah.
Oh.
So
People make a mistake there by just not realising they have to do it, or by accidentally leaving one out, I guess.
yeah, that's the thing. Usually people don't know about that, you know, especially elderly couple. So they don't know, it's too complicated, they forget about it. But then they do receive the bill.
Yeah.
And it's it can be up to 9,000 euros per bank account. So in the end...
Yeah, worth getting it right.
Yeah, and we've got people with a tremendous amount of bank accounts. I think the biggest number last year was 96.
96 accounts for one person?
96 accounts for one person. Yeah.
Imagine getting that even 1 year wrong.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I mean, I did not do it, but I did check it. But I know the girl doing it was, you know, very tired by the end of the day.
I think they only leave you on the initial form. You only have 8 spaces, don't you? On the initial...
Well, you know, we're doing it on our software and we can duplicate. So thank God it was not that complicated, but yeah.
So that's definitely something for people to look out for. And also crypto accounts, you're right, that might not
crypto
spring to
accounts, money, you know, currency transfer account as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Trust, if you have a trust, you have to declare it because the fine is 10 to 20,000 euros. So yeah, everything related to money pretty much. We really hate when we have clients, you know, they come into France, they're happy, and then they have problems with the tax office. It really ruins your experience in France.
Yeah.
And to me, everyone does a job, and you really have to trust a professional. even though I love cars, as you can see on my desk, I don't do anything myself on my cars. Even though I'm not that stupid, I think I could do some stuff. But I don't know how to change the oil, even though it's very easy.
Yeah.
I better pay someone to do it.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure it's well done. So yes, trust a professional, unless you're very confident in yourself and your abilities. But even though with a lot of research, it's not that easy, to be honest.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Géraud,
You're
for
welcome.
explaining that.
No
and
problem.
may there be many tax returns, many happy tax returns.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.